You're listening to LOA Recon with the Good Vibe Coach Jeanette Ma, where we dissect the ins and outs and the art and science of conscious creation, all intended to amp up your manifesting game. Let's have some fun together. Thanks for tuning in for another episode. I'm wondering if I ever did a podcast version of the blog post I wrote about how it's not about the tea. Does that sound familiar to you? It's going to be important that I offer this disclaimer right up front because I'm going to do some raving about a product in this episode, but I got to offer this disclaimer first. So I should have pulled up the blog post and see how long ago it was. I don't think I was podcasting back then. Anyway, I became a fan of kombucha tea when a girlfriend made me try it, and she had to make me because I wouldn't have otherwise. I thought that was for hippies, and I did not consider myself to be one. So either I am a hippie or kombucha isn't just for hippies, because it turns out I didn't love what she made me try. I did not love that. She thought it wasn't bad. I didn't think it was anything anyone should drink on purpose. But then like a week later, when I was back home, I ran across an article. I don't know, somehow I just got lit up. I got inspired. I recognize inspiration when it hits, and it was hitting on kombucha tea. So I bought some at the store, and that was amazing. That was tasty. That was fabulous and amazing. And it turns out I freaking love kombucha tea. I love a lot of things about it. Okay, so much so that I was telling everyone about the kombucha tea, because it felt like the secret that it wasn't a secret, but I would not do it because it's not for people like me. But it is for people like me. Okay, anyway. But I had to tell everyone, because I'm a conscious creator, and I understand not everyone's going to have the same benefits from kombucha tea the way you do, Jeanette, because it's not about the tea, it's about the vibration. And I was in some sort of good vibration when kombucha tea made its way into my world, and so I might attribute all the positive things it brought to me from the tea, but it wasn't from the tea, it was from the vibration. And if a person is drinking it just because you made them, Jeanette, guess what? They're probably not going to have the same results. So it's not about the tea. Keep that in mind for this next story, because I kind of like the story. I'm telling it for a different reason, but let me remind myself, what is the reason I'm telling this story? Oh, I remember. Okay, so, dang it. Same girlfriend. She made me go to, look, not very many people can make me do things, but she can. She made me go to an MFR person. That's a myofascial release therapist for body work. And her husband does it. And she thought I would benefit. This girl's taught me a lot of cool things. So off I went. Actually, she found someone for me locally. She found someone for me. I went for an appointment, and oh my word, you guys. When I rolled off her name is Corinne. When I rolled off of Corinne's table, one session that lasted 1 hour, and I wasn't the only reason I was going was so I could tell my stupid girlfriend, yes, I went. Yes, I went. It's not like I was all, I was skeptical. Straight up skeptical. Oh, so many good things happened for me, though, when I wasn't pinning all my hopes and dreams on it. Anyway, I rolled off her table. I don't know how to properly explain to you how I experienced this, but just the process of getting off her table, I felt 10 years younger. I did not need to walk around in her room for 60 seconds. I didn't need to wait 10 minutes or 10 days to feel the bed. Rolling, as soon as I got off her table, I felt like I was in a younger body. Remember, it's not about the tea, and it's not about the MFR, but I'll tell you what, I was an instant fan. That was the most amazing thing. And that was just one session. I went for more sessions, and it just kept getting better. It was so amazing. So amazing. And she wasn't always easy to get to. She wasn't always available. So sometimes she'd go on vacation. So I'd try other MFR therapists, and guess what? It wasn't the same experience. Like, she had some sort of gift. It was unique to her. I tried probably, 3 or 4 different people. I couldn't get the same results from anyone else, not even close. So when I moved even further away than I already was before. And now it kind of defeats the purpose to be in the car for practically 2 hours to get to her house, do a session, and then drive back, because it's body work. So anyway, I think I did go a couple of times, but it was a long drive, and I was like, it's brutal. I just need to manifest someone closer. That's all there is to it. Someone who is as good or better and closer. That's all. And I'd been working on that and not having a lot of success with it. So every once in a while, I would feel inspired to Google, see if there was a new provider. And then one day, oh my gosh, I was so excited. There was someone right up here, local, walking distance. I could walk to his office. Okay, here's the thing. I saw on his office door that he did myofascial release. And I got so excited. I thought, this is my big chance. This is exactly what I've been asking for. But I was like, wait, Jeanette, don't blow it. Because with, the other therapists I'd been to where it wasn't fabulous, I was like, Jeanette, make sure you're aligned to wonderful, wonderful results before you go ruin it with this guy. Because now I kind of had a vibration of, Corinne's the only one who can help. And I didn't want to ruin it with this guy. So I just wanted to give myself a minute to be able to expect something good and amazing before I went. And I waited so long that by the time I felt the inspiration to go walk in and say, hey, he was leaving. He was closing up shop. He was only going to be there another week. Dang it. So I kind of felt like a jerk. And then I thought, okay, well, someone else. Don't give up. Universe knows the answer. So every once in a while, I would Google for a new MFR person. And still nothing. Okay. And then one day, I'm on a GVU call, and Aretha raves about something I've never heard of, some product. I've never heard of it. She's raving about it. And someone else on the call chimes in. It's a girlfriend, a trusted girlfriend. Both of these are trusted girlfriends. Aretha and Ming, trusted girlfriends. They're both raving about the same thing. I don't really know what it is, but I'm dismissive of it because what I think it is in my head, I'm like, yeah, not for me. My closed-mindedness frustrates me sometimes. So those two are raving, and I'm dismissing. They're raving about a vibration plate. And then somehow, it's like someone's got to plant the first seed. Someone's got to plant the first seed, and then universe has, because when it crosses my radar the second time I'm paying attention. So something about a vibration plate, it got on my radar within a couple days after that, and I thought, well, what is this? I don't know. I can't remember how it happened, but I started paying attention. Like, okay, maybe this is for me. So, and it's just inspiration, when you could tell. It's not me trying to find an answer. It's an answer trying to come to me. You could tell the difference. I wasn't trying to go nail something down. Something was knocking on my door. This was knocking. So I might have talked with Ming about it before I ordered one. I think I did. I think I texted her and I was like, tell me more about this vibration plate. And I Googled it. And I'm telling you, it is pretty easy to believe in good things when you read the product reviews for the Life Pro Waiver vibration plate, whatever it's called, on Amazon. Something like almost 5,000 people, like 4.7 out of 5 stars. People telling stories. It's pretty easy to believe that this is worth the $199 they want for it. So I ordered one. It arrived. I got on it. Oh, I didn't even get intentional. How do you like that? I got on it, and it wasn't like when I rolled off Corinne's table. It wasn't exactly like that. But I was pretty sure something good had just happened to me. And it was just standing 15 minutes on the... See, can you see why I started the "it's not about the tea" disclaimer before I tell the story? Because this is not an ad for vibration plates. It's not. What this is... I'm going to finish the story and then I'll tell you why. So I did one 15-minute session and I was like, dang, I think I liked that. And I did one again the next day. And then I was pretty freaking sure I was sleeping better. I had less back pain. And the stupid scale, I hate to quote the stupid scale. I just looked in the direction of her. Yeah, okay. The good news was all over the place. In just 2 sessions, 2 days, 15 minutes each day. On the low setting. I mean, I'm not even trying. What I realized was this. Okay, so when you're getting an MFR session done, they do the bad, uncomfortable things. There was an elbow in my butt. Okay, I think she said she was... What was she searching? It was like a... What, it starts with the P, but you say it with an S. Oh, I forget what it was. Something around... I don't know. And sometimes she puts a finger in my mouth, like along the jaw. Oh my gosh, though, that felt so good. It was the strangest thing ever. She gloved up, stuck a finger in there. This is awkward and uncomfortable. Oh my gosh. It releases stress and pressure like I never knew that I had. Anyway, so she's doing weird things. It's all hands-on. It's not like massage. It's not comfortable. You wouldn't do it on purpose. For pleasure, I mean. It's not like that. It's like, it's uncomfortable. Some people cry. Okay. Anyway, at the end of the session, guess what they do? I'm making all this up. I don't actually know what was going on here. But at the very end of the session, they jiggle you right there on the table. They just jiggle your body. Right there, they're just pushing on your legs, on your torso, like on your shoulder. They're just jiggling you. It's a good thing this is not a video thing because I just totally pantomimed what she was doing. It's jiggling. And apparently it's supposed to stimulate your lymph system. There was another guy that I'd gone to who said, this is really important part of the therapy. He said, you can do this yourself at home. And he just demonstrated. You just like jiggle your body, like you just bounce on your toes. You let yourself get real loose and you do that for like 5-10 minutes, he said. Well, I never really did that. Sometimes if you're sitting in a chair for a long time, you jump up and maybe I'll jiggle a little because it does feel good. I read an article once about, what culture is it? They have, is it the Maasai? They jump super high. They said someone was theorizing one of the reasons they're so healthy is because they jump a lot. Or another culture, they are healthy because they dance a lot. Like that kind of movement, it's good for your lymph. Okay. So I knew that was part of MFR therapy, but I think that's why this vibration plate is so incredibly magical, you guys. I've probably done, it's a yard work time of year. Like you got to do some things that you couldn't do in the summer. You got to do now before cold weather hits. I'm in the yard every day. And normally I'm limited as to how much I can do before my back is done, like just done, capital D done. And, oh my gosh, not only can I go as long as there's sunshine, but at the end of it, I can still walk around. I don't feel like an old person. When I get off the couch, I don't get off the couch like an old person. I feel amazing. I feel amazing. I think I was being very conservative as I've been raving about it to other people. Like everyone I talked to, my aunt was here, talked with the neighbor's mom was over here, making a friend get on it when he gets here tonight. Pretty much I can't stop talking. I made my mom order one. I think, and I got to remember, it's not about the vibration plate. It's about the vibration that lets whatever it is we want happen. But here's the reason I'm telling this story, because I was all hung up on thinking that I needed to find a new therapist who was as good as the one girl who was before, that no one else had been able to replicate, when universe knew a better way all along. All along. Vibration plate technology has been out for a very long time. A very long time. This is not new. This is not new. So all that time I was sitting there trying to get lined up to let the local guy be an amazing healer. And every time I'd like try a new Google search, I'd let 6 or 8 weeks pass and I'd try another search. It was so much easier than that. I was locked on the how, and universe had a better answer all along. It was a little bit of a trick for it to get through to me because I had strong ideas about how it should come. I thought it should come in the name of a person who had been properly trained as an MFR therapist. All I needed to do was get on a machine that would jiggle me. That's all I needed to do. Look, you know who this episode is for, don't you? It's for everyone who thinks that they need this particular person to love them back, or you need this particular job in order to be happy, or whatever you might have your sight set on thinking it's got to be this way. Let's relax a little, give universe more room to play with us. It guaranteed knows a better way than the one we might be locked on. And I'm not saying that it isn't helpful to sometimes have an idea about something, or it can be a powerful reason to believe when we think we know at least one way our dream could come true. That can be a beautiful thing. But let's not get stuck on that. Because for the price of, I don't know, trust me, I'm saving money, I'm saving time, and I'm getting, could I say even better? I mean, it has to, because I don't have to drive to do it. And I'm still only doing the very bare minimum. Oh my gosh. Again, going to repeat my disclaimer. I am not saying go get kombucha tea or an MFR therapist or a vibration plate, but I am saying let's just know that universe has a whole bunch of answers for us. It has a whole bunch of ways it can deliver our dream come true. So let's be open. Okay, hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks for listening.